with another video. Sorry about the delay. I think I found probably the most efficient way to install Nagios, get it up and running. So let me go ahead and crank up all my stuff here. You should be able to see my desktop now. Yeah, let's start this up. So first thing is you always have to make sure that you've got your Ethernet adapter active. For whatever reason, it disables it. And I was recording a lecture last night. Of course, after struggling for like a long time, I realized, oh crap, I don't have my internet set up. So RPM hyphen UVH http://gl dot fedora project.com .org /pub /epel /6 /x86_64 /epel -release -6 .noarch.rpm. What this will do, I already, so that's why it's saying that, but what it's doing is it's installing an additional repository. But the way Linux operates is you have some default repositories, kind of like Windows Update. When you hit Windows Update, it just goes to Microsoft's website to a predetermined location and downloads updates and things like that. With Linux, you have some that are installed by default based on the distribution that you take, but then you can also add additional ones. So we're also going to add this one. It is case sensitive, so the U has to be capitalized. So rpm.familcolette.com/enterprise. As many of you have found, as you start Googling and searching for, how do I install Nagios, there are just all sorts of instructions out there. Is there a typo? I don't know that we have to have this one, even though it failed. Oh, that's why it failed right here. That was a typo. There we go. That's the world of open source. You can search for virtually anything and you will find it. It provides a lot of background information, but there is supplemental information over the internet. So that is the place to go to find the answers you're looking for in your own research. So I'm installing plugins, NRPE, PHP, HTTPD. Some of this may give me some errors because some of it's installed. Others are not. Oh boy, excuse me, I'm really tired. I just got up. I have terrible allergies, and in the Chicago area at least, the allergies, the ragweed is like astronomical this year. And every day I feel like I've been rolled over by a Mack truck or something. It does get better, but anyway, I'm venting out loud. So this is just going to run here. And this is probably the fastest, most efficient way to get Nagios and its related dependencies. I know there's a couple of different guides circulating out there, and I started using a different method. Just ended up being kind of a pain in the butt. So we then have to put password protection on here. So we're going to set the Nagios password. And we're going to make it Nagios admin. That's the username. We're gonna make the password. Let's make it password. All right. So at this should I think we're all set. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Here's what we forgot to do. I'm sorry. We have to start. So we have to do check config. HTTPD on. This is the web daemon, and we're going to do service HTTPD. Okay, so I'm going to copy this here because it's server name. Okay. And let's see, we should be able to open up the web interface now. Minimize this. Let's see if Nagios is installed here. I don't know if it will put it into. Yeah, I don't think it's going to end up here. Let me just. Yeah, so let's go to web browser. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to go to Applications, System Tools, Console. You should just be able to put in the IP address of let me confirm I have the right one here. ifconfig. Oh, I'm at 10.0.2.15. That's my IP address. We'll try this one. If this doesn't work, then we can use the loopback address. So we'll try that one next. And we'll do Nagios. There we go. Nagios admin, and the password was password. I'm going to say remember password. I don't know that you want to do that in the real world, but since we're just doing this in the classroom and for the sake of efficiency and speed, we will do that. So we have now formally installed Nagios along with the add-ins, plugins, and whatnot. So by now, following what I've done here, I understand we're a week or two late on this. I get it. I understand. Some of you have gotten it, others have not. Everybody should get to this point. And if you cannot get to this point, please let me know, and we'll figure something out. But this is the simplest, most efficient way to install Nagios. And I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to work on some of the other stuff. I know I've gotten some requests for NAPE and some of the other add-ons and stuff, but I want everybody to get to this point, even if it means other people have to stop what they're doing. As I mentioned, I'm not going to penalize for tardy work. We will get all this done before the end of the semester, but everybody should get to this point, and let me know if they're not. And then from this point, we will begin to explore Nagios and get more comfortable, okay? And also, feel free to go out and check for updates. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. This should get you up to date. I think the version I had downloaded installed originally was a 4.0 beta version. The versions don't matter as much as long as we get it working. So if you follow what I did here, we should all be on the same version. Even if you've already installed in your version, you should be able to go back and clean it up, okay? So I'm going to stop at this point, and then I'm going to put a notice out letting everybody know this is here. And if you have this working or have gotten to this point, I don't need to know. Just let me know if you're not there. And then later today or tomorrow, I'll start working on some of the other components, adding hosts, things like that, you know, starting to actually get in there and do some of the things that some of you are having trouble with, and others of you have not been able to do because you get Nagios installed and working. So hopefully you found that beneficial, and we will talk to you shortly, okay? Thanks, everybody.